Hey everybody, Mac Master, back with Marvel Heroes, and now we got Spider-Man up on the chopping block, and of course I got that wicked awesome costume that only a special few have. You can see some bits. Yeah, anyways, so got kind of a new build for him. So it's Spider-Man 2015. Yeah, I know. I think it was a different number, but it's now Spider-Man 2015. And I played around a lot with them to see what I could like, dislike, and I wanted to get rid of Pym's shrinking because, in groups and everything, Pym's shrinking really doesn't work so well, and I wanted to not be reliant on Pym's shrinking. I want to be reliant on the character itself working without needing a mechanic that requires outside influences, especially with raids, taunts, if all those start working well and everything. You don't want to have to sit there and taunt away from your tank. Spider-Man's not a tank. One thing I'll note is I do have like 25,000 hit points in this guy, and that's purely by accident. 20,000 would probably be more than enough. That's just something that happens. I don't know how. But the build. So what I'm doing here is I was trying to figure out. Oh yeah, so I got 20 points into Spider Sense, 20 points into Agile Attack, 20 points into Leaping Assault, 20 points into Web Shield. I put 20 points in Amazing Smash because that is amazing. It could be better, but it's pretty good. 20 points into Spider to the Fly, 20 points into Spider Brawl. And then I did some weird stuff here. I put 1 point into Constructive Webbing because it just doesn't pay off too much anymore. I put a point into Superior Agility. It doesn't pay off tons when you put tons of points in there. And then the remainder of points all went into Stick Around, and that's my Trash Killer. It does really good damage. It would be nice to get more points in there. So I would put 20 points in there if I, went back to the story and got all the points, which is something I would do. And this would be even better damage. The dot damage just doesn't go up enough to keep doing dots in it. And this is the only ranged ability, really. So the ranged damage, not really a factor. And that's why I kind of did this. And I tried them ranged a bit. And believe it or not, the only ranged ability I really liked was Web 'em All. This was actually phenomenal damage if you point it out. And that was pretty much it. So, for gear, I got the Advanced Crimson Crystal of Sideric, Pluvian Superconductor because Spider Brawl is area, Leaping Assault is a area, Stick Around is area, Amazing Smash is area, and Web Shield, well, that's Web Shield. And this is just really for that attack speed and stuff there. I'm using a Shocker Medallion for fun. Basically, it's getting me CC based on my attacks and damage. And because we still do have that dot ticking and everything, it's based on my hits instead of me being hit, which I kind of like, instead of Dooms. We don't have any powers that need durations anymore. And, it's giving me 400 damage rating basically because it's physical and damage. And so I tried it out and it's working kind of okay. Advanced Super Soldier Serum, of course, and then of course Advanced Kung Fu Training Sequence because, well, we're melee and why wouldn't we? I got the River of the Soul on a defensive Uru. We're melee. All hit points are on the core, and this is another reason why I have kind of a larger hit point base is because I do have some of the old broken base hit point health upgrades on the core. And I got a 3-to-1 core, obviously, that's a good thing there. And a massive amount of hit points on this crit damage and defense insignia. And crit rating, movement speed, hit point ring. And then I do have 2 of his uniques, which are very nice, and then all his cosmics and his one epic actually has hit points on it. They're all really good because it's defense and regen, and so like I said, it just kind of came in an accident that I have so many hit points, and it wasn't truly purposeful. I'm not even using Juggernaut's metal. Excuse me. Still sick, sorry. But let's go destroy a Cosmic Kingpin for fun. No buffs, so we don't have to worry about the buffs. Just have Web Shield on handy, so when you start taking damage, because you will, you can do it. And then you want to keep your attack and movement speed up going on with Agile Strike. I usually just leap in and do that, a little bit of stick around, and then beat them all up with Spider Brawl. Sorry. I definitely want to do Leaping Assault as much as I can, because it's awesome. A lot of stuff around, you hit your signature, no reason not to. I jump a little bit more than I have to, but I'm taking damage, so I pop my shield, get some regen going. Stick around's a pretty good immobilizer. Keeps things stunned pretty good. Unfortunately, the Amazing Smash is just a little bit buggy. Doesn't go through walls and such, so. Unfortunately, Duke doesn't count as a boss or an elite. And basically, you can see the core is able to keep us in spirit, even though we're really burning it out on the trash. See if the boss is a spawner. Too bad. Don't really need cores. You see that? The Cosmic Aura got webbed. That's got to be a bug. So you really want to time that leap on when those guys spawn. That's ideal. And that's it. The core is really maintaining your spirit and your health. It kind of works out that, especially alone, you're taking enough damage that you're using it for damage and not really just spirit, unless you're dealing with trash, and then you need it for that spirit as well. That's without the PIMs. You throw a PIMs on and you're like permanently up in spirit. But like I said, my goal was to do it without a PIMs because it's really hard to get some dodge procs going in groups with someone who's taunting with the taunt that works and everything like that. So that's what I was looking at. Can't really find anything else that really does a spirit thing without doing a basic attack, and that's what kind of sucks. They upped the spirit cost to Spider Brawl a little bit, and then when you start throwing in the attack speed from Agile Attack, you're really burning off the spirit, and that's what's going on. So minus spirit would really help. Power Prism Shard would kind of reduce that a little bit too, and give you a wider hitting arc, but you would lose a substantial amount of damage for putting that on, or some attack speed and health and regen and everything. So that's kind of the way it is. Now, of course, I don't have a legendary. Excalibur is the way I would go all the way, and that's about it. So, hope it helps. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to everybody later.